So we've got the excavation all finished. However, we do have a lot of water in our footings, which is not a good thing because it removes all your bearing capacity. So I've been pumping it out. I do have a couple marks on the footings, sorry, in the hole here, and it does not look like it's gone down any. There's my mark there. Maybe about an inch. Yeah, you keep on pumping this. That pump's about 9 inches tall. So to run this pump, oh boy, I lost a whole bunch more of that bank over here too. Oh, more room for the footings. That's too bad. Pull that back. Good times. Ooh, what is it? It's just a pump, George. Yeah, it's sucking out the water. You sure are curious. So the footings were holding too much water for me, but you can still see the spray painted high mark kind of down there a ways. So what we had to do in order to get the water out of the excavation was dig an additional trench with a pit at a lower elevation. I've already pumped this out one time this morning, but what this did is created a relief into the open excavation and created a place for the water to go. So the water is slowly trickling out of there, but now it's to the point where I got to get in here and scrape the excavation out for the footings. Can you sit down? Sit. Ooh, good girl. What about Chickpa? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl, George. So I realized that I haven't shared what it is that we're building here on the Lake House project. So the Lake House is actually not on our property. It's across the lake, and it's for a client of ours through my construction management company. So what we're building over there is a 2-story walkout, and this is the lake side of the house. It's a bit of a fusion design between cabin feel and some modern elements to it. As we go around, you can see this side is the 2-story, so the main floor elevation is sitting at this deck. And as you wrap around to the front, or the lake side of the house, you do end up with 3 stories with the walkout. And then we also have a open to above area on this side, master bedroom. So we can swing over to the basement plan and just kind of go through the layout of that area. We have a nice open area for games room, but we have a sauna, bathroom, laundry, mechanical room, 2 mechanical rooms on the lower level, and then the bedrooms are on the lake side of the house. You go up to the main floor. So the stairs, you'd walk up the stairs this way to the main floor. Come up here, and that's your main entry off of the street side. And then a powder room, pantry, kitchen, sitting area with the fireplace over here. And then this is facing the lake, which is open to above on this dash line. And the primary bedroom as well with an ensuite. And then the den is going to be, could also potentially be used as a bedroom. And again, you can go up the stairs here to that loft level. We'll go shoot up there. And when you're up there, you have another sitting area, which you can be looking to the open to below, out to the windows towards the lake and the mountain view there. With 2 bedrooms on this level as well, making it a 5-bedroom home. And this has a Jack and Jill style bathroom. So each bedroom has its own water closet and vanity sink, as well as a shared shower. So definitely designed for entertaining and enjoying that lake lifestyle. And back to the lake elevation. A couple neat features. We've got a nice big deck. I haven't drawn the stairs in, but we do have a nice privacy wall over here, just to give you some privacy from the neighbors for the primary suite. So that's kind of the Cole's notes on what we're building and what it's going to look like. And I hope you guys stick around to see this project progress.
We're carrying on here at the lake house. I missed a fair amount of footage and progress. Got a few people that are camera shy. Some of the trades that I've worked with, and just a little bit better to have them focus on what they're doing to put in place here for the new house. So we do have the foundation in place completely. Foundations and footings. See a nice big wall back there. So this is the road side of the house. And then we've got, swing around here towards the front. We've got majestic view of the lake and the mountains. Just want to go over a couple things, I guess, on the construction where we are. So all the concrete is poured into forms, and once it's in, anything below grade, we want to, in Canada, we want to be below the frost line because the ground freezes and the frost can cause heaving and problems with the stability of your structure. One of the other steps that we take is we want to keep the foundation dry. And you can see I've gone along already and put tar in all the tab holes. So on the form system, they've got snap ties that pop through to hold the forms from separating. And that can cause basically a path for water to flow through. So each one of those holes needs to be individually filled with the tar. And then we have a coating, foundation coating that we put on over top and over the footing. We're gonna do some of that here today, get this damp proofed, and if any water does hit it, it just helps it shed down towards the exterior drainage system.
Every second and hour, I think I used to be sweeter, but now I'm feeling too sour. I used to feel on top, and now I'm losing my power. Now I just do it, get a check and get a meal and devour. I ran out of juice to make the lemonade.
So the tar and tab is done, which is the damp proofing, which is what you need to put on as part of building code to protect your foundation for moisture coming in above the slab. So I've actually done a little extra here and gone under the slab. The slab height for the main level is going to sit just above where that plywood ramp is. The interior backfill is completed. As you can see, it's nice and level, easy to work. It was down close to 4 feet here, which I still have to do the exterior perimeter. But prior to doing the actual backfill for the house, I always like to get the main floor on. It adds a little bit extra stability, as well as allowing the concrete to cure. And the method of framing I'm using for the walkout portion is a stick frame. When concrete's poured, it can have a little bit variation in height. So each stud is actually individually measured in order to get a nice, true level wall for the main floor to sit on. The cribbing was actually done quite well. There's not a huge variance, about 3/8 of an inch over the whole structure, and actually quite impressed with it. I've had much worse. So we're going to carry on with the framing. I'll show you a couple of the tricks of the trade here. This tool here is a builder's level, and if you zoom in here, if you see there's a bubble just inside there. So when you rotate this and move it around, it gives you that perfect direct line of sight. I'll go back in over here. You can see it's still level. So that's a good way to check across distances to make sure that you're maintaining a true height.
Child, listen, I done had enough. Just keep getting these lemons sour all the time. I pucker my lips, yeah, I might get stepping on pills now. I don't slip. Just keep getting these lemons. It should be a crime. What you gonna find is I don't quit. I'ma show out now. Life is giving lemons every second and hour. I think I used to be sweeter, but now I'm feeling too sour. I used to feel on top and now I'm losing my power. Now I just do it, get a check and get a meal and devour. I ran out of juice to make the lemonade. Like a blast, maybe I'm afraid. But only I don't have to parade. Feel really fast when I hit the skip, getting these lemons sour all the time. I pucker my lips, yeah, I might get stepping on pills now. I don't slip. Just keep getting these lemons. It should be a crime. What you gonna find is I don't quit. I'ma show out now. I'm the I don't want 'em no more. No,